There's storms on the way. Yet again, it's like Seattle. Like we get rain, and then we get sun, and then we get rain, and then we get sun. So I'm trying this thing. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm trying this thing where I use my phone for camera instead of my actual video camera, just to try it out. So let me know how this is, if you guys like this better or if it's worse. But anyways, I did a thing again, you guys. Plants, roses, and then more plants and more plants. You guys, I can't stop. Oh, there's just so many of them. Sorry, I'm watching my dog. Watching the squirrel very intently. And then it ran up the fence. Are you proud of yourself, ma'am? Proud of yourself for walking on all of my flowers every time. You tell her. You tell her, squirrel. Anyways, I redid this. Thank you. I redid this area here. It was all violets all the way up to the front here, and these pavers you couldn't even see. So I pulled up and dug up all of the violets, and I put in a bunch of different plants. Some of them are annuals, like the snapdragon here, and then some of them are perennials, like this ajuga here, and this sad looking prunella, but I mean, it's still kind of alive. Zelda likes to tromp through here, so it's hard to keep things alive. My astilbe is also doing well. I replanted it over here. So look at how pretty this snapdragon is, though. Just gorgeous. Oh, also, because it's been raining so much, these were getting flooded. They didn't have drainage holes in them, so I used my pruners to make a hole in the bottom of each one, and it was just like a fountain coming out of all of these. So hopefully they dry out. Ha ha ha, I doubt it. But they still seem alive. I haven't killed them yet, so that's good. Okay, except for this one. I've maybe killed this one. Don't judge me, you guys. The other ones are doing great. So in this area, I put in this wind chime. It's super pleasant. And I finally put in my pole that I painted and put a light on the top. So that's really fun. It's a little different color than our other lights that have all gotten trampled. And I can't find the posts to stick them back in, so they're just laying in the ground. Tips appreciated. I also planted this, and it's looking really good. I got it for $5 at Walmart. It says it's going to be an ash leaf spirea, so I'm assuming it's going to be very similar to the astilbe, but it's going to be shrub-like. So here it is. It's just to the right of here. They just had this bare spot, so I figured I'd just stick it in the ground there, and there we go. Over here, things are turning colors. My hollyhocks are looking lovely. Very happy about that. The yarrow is doing all right. Is flowering beautifully. Very nice pink going on. And then the sad foxglove. Oh well, I try. Sunflowers are still growing. That's what's back there. And then the phlox, oh, my bee balm, I figured out that's what this was, is now flowering. So that's kind of fun to see. I think that's really cute. The phlox is now finally flowering. Oh, I also redid this spot here with just some fun flowers, some more not bugle, is it bugleweed? I think it's more of that bugleweed, but it's a different color. And then this silver mound artemisia. Yep. But yeah, it doesn't flower at all, but it's like super soft and fun. And then, okay, so back to the phlox. The phlox is finally flowering. Thank goodness. I was so worried. I don't know. I just thought it needed to flower earlier, but I have a bunch of different colors within the pink purple spectrum that should pop up all around. So she's on the hunt. I want to talk about this again. So this rose last time I showed you was very brown and crusty, but it was just shocked from the transplant, and now you can see there's growth down at the base, and I might actually get a couple of flowers, you guys. Look at how cute they are. Yeah, it's gonna flower for me this year, and I'm very happy with that. It looks very healthy, and yeah, really happy with that. This one is throwing out new shoots again. That's what the dark color is. I might have to spray it for some fungus, it looks like. Yay. So I'll have to do that. Also, deadheading is great. It's just been so much rain that I haven't been out here at all. This climbing Don Juan is growing beautifully as well, so great. Also wanted to come over here because the wisteria is blooming for a second time, which I didn't think it would, but we just have some blooms kind of all over, and it's climbing up and over pretty far, which I'm happy about. The ones down below haven't really grown a whole lot, but they aren't dying either, so I'm thinking that's a win. Okay, also planted this catmint. It took over, you guys. There was 2 and they were small last year, but now, I mean, like, it's just there were other plants in there. Yeah, like you could tell now. But it's kind of, I find it hilarious. And there are tons of pollinators all over it. So I'm leaving it. Also, it smells good. So yeah, there's that. Cucumbers are vining, which is great. Also, tomatoes are doing well. There are some tomatoes in there. And I have bought some cabbage and some eggplant and some more like fatter tomatoes. So that's it for the vegetable garden. Oh, my passion fruit is finally throwing out vines and climbing, so that's very exciting. I don't know how tall it will get this year. Maybe it will come to maybe like this one. I don't know how fast it grows, but eventually it'll come up and over, and eventually the other wisteria will start climbing. All right, I want to talk a little bit about the things that I bought. This one is a reblooming Wigelia that I'm thinking of putting out front. Sonic Bloom Pink. And it'll be about 4 feet tall and wide, center part shade. I'm gonna put it up front next to the hydrangeas, I think. And then this one here. Look at its cute little flowers. Look at how cute they are. This one is Cobalt in Gold Hypericum. Yep, words. And it will be 2 to 3 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. So he's a fat boy. But yeah, so I got these on sale. They were super cheap. And then these, so there's 2 of these white and pink plants, and they are called Snow Fountain Guara. And I got them because they have multiple seasons of color, and they should be good in our zone, but you never know. Doesn't say how big it gets, but that's okay. I'm planning on putting it in this flower bed here. Got some more bee balm here that's different than what I have. It's kind of a pinky color. And then I just got some cheap marigolds to plop in a planter in a pot. So yeah. Oh, the roses. I also cut back the daikon, so that's all their seed heads there. Okay, so let's go over the 3 different roses here. I got Champagne Wishes, which is a white rose. And then, what are you? Oh, you were the yellow one. You're the high voltage yellow here. And then this one is another white one. It's called Snowdrift. So, these were all on sale for like $5. They look a little sad right now. But I think I want to plant the 2 white ones out front on either side of the rhododendron. And then I'm not sure where I want to put this yellow one, because I also found another rose over here. Bear with me as I trot across the yard here. Because I was clearing out this area over here and I found this rose here just hanging out. And I don't know, because it looks like there's a lot of old growth back there. So I'm hoping I can dig that up and I might just plop it somewhere in the yard, or I might put it over there. I'll probably put it over there. Anyways, I will check back with you guys after I do stuff. Alright, so I think I like the placement of where they are right now. I also did some weeding before putting these out. So one white one, and the Wigelia over there, kind of to give it a curve to the front here. So a little curvy here up to the maple. But you can see how pretty the one hydrangea is looking. It's a little bit more bluish purple than what you're seeing now, but yeah, I'm excited for it. This one is also giving me little tiny ones. So very happy that it has survived all of the heat and craziness. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna pop these boys in and this one over here as well, and then I'll show you that. I did want to note that for my very first hole, I had several roots to go through, and a wire that is very old was not going to anything at all. But I also dug that up, so old houses are weird. I'm absolutely dripping, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but just, oh, gross everywhere. So anyways, they look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Let me show you. All right, so Champagne is there. Oh, I forget what this one was called. That's why I leave the tag on. Snowdrift went here. I probably should have turned it around so that the flat side was facing back. So like, for example, this would have been the front, then it looks a little bit better, but that's okay. This will get more sun and it will fill out just fine. And then over here I have the Wigelia, double blooming, reblooming, what's its face? Sonic Boom Pink Wigelia there. So yeah, I think overall it looks very natural, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I do want to get something to put on there and then kind of shift it more back, and then have like some yard art or something right there. I think that would round out the front really well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the front yard is looking. What do you guys think? I think that's it for me today. I will probably be planting all of the other stuff sometime. And I'll probably just show you like before and after pictures, because I don't know, I'm kind of tired of time-lapsing me putting plants in the ground, to be honest. So yeah, I think that's it for today. Hopefully you guys learned something, enjoyed, and maybe got some ideas for your own yard. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.